Hey there, welcome back to Horticulture Geek. As promised, I am working today on taking my seedling starts and potting them up to bigger containers. In the last video, I showed you how I cleaned and sanitized old pots. I got them ready for this process, and today I'm finally working on getting this done. So I'm going to show you what I've got going on here, and we will get right into it. All right, so I've got my seedlings here. They're all plug seedlings. I've got a box of dirt, and I've got my cleaned and sanitized trays, and I've already started one, and I'm gonna show you the rest of the process here in just a second. Now, I do have a large size and a medium size. So why do I have two different sizes of containers? It's because the larger pots, I am going to be working, or I'm going to be using these to do my tomatoes. Now, why am I going to be doing this with my tomatoes, this larger pot? It's because tomatoes get deep planted. So I can put this down in there a lot further than I could in the smaller pot, and it's going to give me more room for root growth on this tomato, which is going to get big anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and use a bigger pot for it. And the smaller pot, I'll use it for all my peppers and these flowers that I have started right here as well. So how do I do this? Well, it's a pretty straightforward process. I take my pot, I set it in my dirt bin, and I start filling it up. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you that. All right, so I'm going to take my pot, and I just use my hands for this. Get right in there, fill it up. Then I'm gonna take my seedling. There we go, this is better. I'm gonna take my seedling and I'm gonna put it right down in there. You can see that. It's down in there. It's got a good size lip all around. So I'm going to deep plant this tomato. So now it's just a matter of filling in all around it. Nice and gently, I don't wanna break my plant, and I just shake it as I go to get all the loose soil mixed down into the pot, fill in all the pockets. I don't want to compact the soil, but I don't want big air pockets in there either. I think I need a little more over here. All right, and so there I have a potted up tomato plant ready to go. And that's one of the good things about these plugs that I use, is that I can just put them right in here and move on with it. So it's pretty simple in that regard. And this is ready to go over here with its buddy, and I can move on to the next thing. wanted to point this tomato out to you because it got a little leggy. Several of mine did. And I don't really worry about that for tomato plants. The process of getting leggy like that, it's called a foliation. I think I've mentioned that before. With a tomato, it's okay because I'm gonna deep plant it. So right now it's a foliated sideways, but once I deep plant it, it's going to correct itself. So that is something good to keep in mind with a tomato, is that if you accidentally get them too far away from your light and they start to exfoliate or get leggy, I mean, you want to correct your light issue. You want to try to get that light closer to the seeds for sure, but it's not the end of the world with a tomato since you can deep plant them and kind of correct that on the backside. So I'm going to keep going on with planting these, but I wanted to point that out. Hope you enjoyed watching me plant these up from their seed plugs to their new containers. I've got one more to do, as you can see, but I thought I'd end the video here because you've seen enough. Once you've seen it done, you've seen enough. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. It's really not hard. I mean, this is really one of the easier steps. And I really should have done this already, but life happens. Time got away from me, and I did it tonight. One of the things I did want to say, though, is about my plugs. And if you have not watched my seed starting video where I use these plugs, I admitted on that seed starting video this was the first time I had tried these, and I gave it a whirl because these are readily accessible, they're easy to find, they're super cheap. Most big box stores promote them, so I thought I'll give it a shot. What's to lose, right? They work pretty well, but I don't know if you can see it or not. They get pretty moldy and slimy, so that is kind of a drawback. And because it's a mesh bag that just sets inside of a tray, it was sometimes hard to keep the water regulated on them. So there were some challenges to these. I mean, overall, obviously, they worked. Definitely could continue using them. As a matter of fact, I have more of these to use on other things. But yeah, I would say that you know, you do have to kind of watch these. So for a situation like what I was doing here, where I'm not growing a whole lot of stuff, I don't need 72 individual peppers or 72 individual tomato plants. I'm just doing 2, 3, or 4 per variety of thing. It is still a good option. You just have to be a little more diligent with these and know what you're doing. But other than that, I think that is a wrap for me today. It has been raining nonstop here for, it feels like a month. So it's been hard to get out and do a lot of stuff. So it was nice today just to be able to sit here at the table in the house and do this. But now, as you can tell, it's dark outside, it's getting late, and I need to get this box of dirt off the kitchen table. So I'm signing out here, and like I said before, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. You never know what kind of video I'll throw up next, and hit that bell and it'll tell you when I do. All right, until next time, from my garden to yours, happy gardening.